everybody, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2012 at the Pigtronix booth with Dave Coltai. Dave, you've got 2 new pedals, Fat Drive. Let's talk about the Fat Drive first.
This is the Pigtronix Fat Drive. I named this pedal after our central mission of creating futuristic analog tone. This is the best sounding overdrive Pigtronix has ever created. It's $139 in the stores. It's everywhere, and I'm very proud of it. I strongly suggest you go try it out.
So how did you get the best overdrive you've ever made in this? What's different?
The reason this pedal sounds so awesome is because it has multiple cascaded CMOS gain stages and a passive low-pass filter, and it's just very creamy and smooth and chewy and responds to the way that you play music. Everybody likes different things. It's got a lot of different sounds packed inside a little small form factor, but it's definitely got different circuitry than anybody else's overdrive. That's futuristic analog technology. Fat!
All right, let's hear a couple different tones from this, all right? All right, Dave, so next up you've got the new Infinity Looper. Tell us about it.
I've been working on the Infinity Looper for 2.5 years. This is a zero latency, multi-track, dual stereo looper. You got 2 loops, both of which are stereo. What's so awesome about this is that once you record loop 1, loop 2 can be a length multiple of loop 1. So if you record a 4-bar loop and you have the multiplier set to × 4, loop 2 can be 16 bars. And it automatically opens and closes for you and does all the timing. This is a zero latency, instant command, instantaneous looper. Everything happens in real time, so there's no quantization needed. This is very different than the Roland and Digitech platforms for several reasons, one of which is the zero latency, no quantization. Also, your guitar signal that passes through this thing, that's not being recorded, that's all analog. We never digitize your pass-through signal. We've also got some other cool features like series loops, that lets you use verse-chorus type structures, verse, chorus. And we've also got input split, so that you can loop multiple instruments at the same time on the same pedal. So I can loop my bass player in channel 2, and loop myself in channel 1, and everybody's all synchronized and happy. This pedal works on a micro SD card, so it can loop for about half a day. And yeah, it's got memory, it's got volume controls for the loops, it's got MIDI sync for MIDI clocking, it's got the long-awaited aux loop output, which sums the loop audio only, so you can feed that to your drummer so he can stay in time with your loops. It's also got an undo feature, as well as an expression pedal for the loop volumes. We basically have no cheesy effects or backwards play or anything like that. This is the musician's looper, and it's based on real tight rhythms, instant commands, and just ultimate musicality. I'm very proud of this pedal. It'll be coming out in Q2. Look for it on April 1st.
Cool. Let's hear Craig play something through it. All right, Dave, so Fat Drive, Infinity Looper. Where can people go to find out more about them?
You got to go to Pigtronix.com. You can count on us to keep working on futuristic new pedals, keep reading Premier Guitar, and play Pigtronix. Get fat.
Thanks, man. I'm Sean Hammond. Thanks for watching PremierGuitar.com.